Okay, so here we have the first function generator release, which is based on the WaveLogic system engine, mostly just to demonstrate the capability of the engine. This is an alpha version, so there are bugs. The main purpose of this program right now is just to produce cyclical wave functions, like sinusoid, square wave functions, and string them out into your sound card output. You could use it to synthesize, like sound fonts, music, or synthetic music, educational acoustic projects, or just produce signals for driving electronic projects. The ultimate objective of the program would be to create AI logic for beam robotics, beam type robotics. If you know what that is, just Google that. But it only supports two devices. Right now we have the left and right audio out. We'll add the mic later, and other devices like motors, sensors, and actuators, whatever it's used in robotics. So over here we have the simulation controls. Right now you hit the play button to run the simulation. I'm not sure what the red button does. I'm afraid to hit it. It might be a self-destruct button, so for now just avoid hitting the red button. So across the top we have the main basic functions. We'll add more later. But your core function, the oscillator here, I'm going to just drag and drop that in there. And when you select it, you see the controls down here. Right now you can adjust frequency, amplitude, phase, DC offset, and a waveform. The square wave function, you should be able to adjust duty cycle. You have an amplitude and frequency modulation there. And to the right of the controls, you have the oscilloscope. Right now it's just very basic. It traces out only the first block of the buffer. So just a simple demonstration, I'm just going to drop the left channel here, and you just click and drag the output out into the other function, and that's your oscillator there, and that's your sound output. So if you hit play, you should hear tone coming out from your left speaker. I'm going to raise the frequency here so it becomes more audible. Now, just to get an idea, in future development, say if this was a motor, a DC motor or a stepper motor, rather than a speaker, by applying, let's say, a low frequency oscillation, something like 1 or 2 hertz, you would get a motor to sort of turn forward and then backwards, and by attaching the motor to, let's say, a limb of a robot, you would cause the leg to move back and forth and so forth. So let me load a simple logic circuit here. Something like a techno song. The sound you hear is basically just coming from the computer speaker. So as you can see here in the oscillator, you can adjust this thing set it to frequency modulation. But this guy here is amplitude modulation, and those are just some basic functionality. I'm just going to be throwing this out there and see what creative ways they might end up using this program for. Compile some feedback to see what improvements can be made. So as we get more support, more and more time will be invested on development. So right now the program is free to use. All you have to do is just go to the website and register. Just enter your email and pick a password, and you have full access to the alpha and beta versions. Any questions or suggestions, just post it on the forum on the website. It'd be interesting to know how people might end up using this. That's all we have for now, and we'll be posting more videos later as we update the program. Okay, thanks for watching.